Does spiraling down the same old rabbit hole sound familiar to you? You know what I mean, repeating the same old patterns over and over and over again, even after divorce. So in this video, we're going to look at the top 3 affirmations to help you build confidence after divorce. We'll look at what affirmations are, why I'm only going to give you 3 to focus on, the best way to use them, and when to switch things up or change your affirmations. Hey, gorgeous woman in midlife, it's Fiona Christie here from The Internalists, where we help women in midlife build courage and confidence so they can reinvent their lives after divorce or separation. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links to everything we mention in this video you can find linked in the description box below. So jump on into it. Where you focus your attention when you're reinventing your life after divorce is critical. So you want to choose affirmations for confidence, as these will lift your self-belief and help guide you towards what you want. So right now we're going to look at my top 3 affirmations to give you confidence after divorce. And we're also going to look at some fundamental work to give you some power behind your affirmations. And make sure you stick around, because at the end of this video, you'll not only get the top 3, but you'll also learn why most of the affirmations you've probably seen in the past don't work and how you can change that. Ready? Let's dive in. So to begin, let's start with answering the question, what exactly are affirmations? So the logical explanation is that they're positive statements that you repeat to yourself. That's the logical answer. And the creative right brain answer, though, is that whilst that's true, there are a couple of critical steps. And if you miss them, you may find your affirmations falling short. More on that in a moment. Affirmations form part of cognitive behavioral therapy, just with a much less fancy title. And they are used in many therapeutic programs. Why? Because done correctly, they do work. They work by giving you a positive outlook to focus your attention on. And because you repeat them regularly, you remain focused on that outcome. So just repeating affirmations or phrases won't work. You need the other pieces in the puzzle, which you'll learn more about towards the end of this video. But basically, our thoughts and feelings are the driver for our vibration or frequency. And affirmations work hand in hand to help shift our vibration to another level. If you want to know more about vibrational energy, then watch the 2 videos linked in the description box below. So now you know what affirmations are, let's talk about why I'm giving you 3. What's so magical about the number 3? Well, it's important you feel comfortable and can easily repeat your affirmations on a consistent basis. So you want your brain to be hardwired for success. So having only 3 means you're more likely to remember them, and therefore they're more likely to become a habit or pattern for you. I'll talk further about the different areas of your life in future videos and how important it is for you to ensure you incorporate these areas every single day and with your affirmations. But for now, I just want you to focus on 3 simple to remember and easy to visualize affirmations. Be sure to stick around to the end, where I'll reveal why some affirmations don't work and why what you're learning here is far more likely to bring you success. You'll also receive a downloadable affirmations card, plus a link to get a copy of the Reinvention After Divorce Starter Kit, which together with your top 3 affirmations, you'll start to see results. If you're going to take the time to use affirmations, let's talk about the best way to use them. There's a fabulous book by the author Henrietta Clauser called Write It Down, Make It Happen. It is one of my very early go-to books when I was reinventing my own life after divorce. So the overarching lesson in that book is if you write down your goals and dreams, then you're far more likely to achieve them. By writing them down, it cements in your brain, but writing them down isn't enough though. They are much more effective if you repeat them on a regular basis. It's helpful to create a ritual for them. You need also to make them into a story. So let's say your affirmation was to live in a world filled with abundance. Well, that's really cool. But what does that mean? And specifically, what does that mean for you? So when you craft your affirmations, you want to use a coaching technique that I call your belief buster. You don't have to use this technique every time you repeat your affirmations. It's more of a setup exercise, but it's useful to do this when you choose the affirmation at the very beginning. So to use the belief buster technique, you're going to answer the following questions. 1, what would I have to believe in order for this affirmation to be true in my life? 2, if this affirmation were true for me, what would my life look like in 12 months' time? For example, what would I look like? Who would I be with? What would I be wearing? What else would be different about my life? How would my life have changed? What would I be doing differently? Okay, so now you know what affirmations are, why we've only chosen 3, the best way to use them. So last but not least, it's time to talk about when the best time is to change them up. Okay, to answer this question, I'll tell you a little bit about my own affirmations. So I do switch my affirmations up, but my core affirmations stay with me. I don't change them. I might change them slightly, but they're like my best friend. We're in this for life, so they stay very similar to how I did them in the beginning. These are my top 3 affirmations. They may not be your top 3. It really depends on what you're trying to overcome. So these are just for me. You see, my relationship with money in the past wasn't a good one. If my money had been my potential life partner, I don't think he would have stuck around very long. So one of my top 3 is around abundance. Now, abundance doesn't have to mean money, because now that you know about vibrational energy, you'll know that money is just an exchange of energy or frequency. So I change my affirmations up as my goals change, but my core stays with me. I do mine first thing in the morning and again during the day. And I use my breath to help feel into the affirmation. I also write to them, but that's for another video. And that does sound a bit woo-woo, writing to your affirmations, but believe me, it's not. So repeating them regularly every day is what you're aiming for. So here are my top 3, and I'm going to give you your top 3 for reinventing in a moment. Only good lies before me. My world is filled with abundance. I love myself exactly as I am. So those are my top 3. And if you're moving on after divorce, here are the 3 that helped me when I needed them. And maybe they'll help you. Moving on is easy for me. I attract the right people at the right time to help me on my journey. 2, I am open to receiving all the love the world has to offer me. 3, only good lies before me. There you have it. Okay, I mentioned earlier that if you stuck around to the end, I'd reveal why most affirmations don't work. So here you go. You know when the movie The Secret came out and people absorbed it like a sponge, but for some people it was more like, yeah, right. All I have to do is sit on the couch and imagine a Ferrari. And they were right to say, yeah, right, because it isn't quite that simple. If you just say your affirmations without including feelings and emotion, then your brain is going to go, yeah, right. What you need to do is to include feeling, and you do this by breathing into your heart and smiling when you say your affirmations. So you're lucky you stuck around to the end, because I'm going to demonstrate how I do it. I'll demonstrate now. So watch closely to what I do. I'm just going to move back a bit because I need a bit of room. Here you go. My life is filled with abundance. My life is filled with abundance. Okay, let's break that down. So what I did was I imagined something that gives me a feeling of abundance whilst I said the affirmation. So I want to imagine a scene or something from my memory or something that's not even mine, but that I can imagine. And I smiled while I said the affirmation. I closed my eyes and I saw myself in that scene that I'd imagined. I saw that scene out in front of me in my mind, and I physically stepped into that scene. Of course, you will want to be sure that you keep yourself safe while you do that. And a quick disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist or a counselor or a doctor. I am a coach, and I'm my own testimonial that these work. And I've seen them work for many, many, many other people as well. So I can't guarantee your results, but just by focusing your attention on the positive and away from the negative, this will shift your focus onto feeling good. So that alone is going to create a shift for you. Now, if you are interested in taking your heartfelt emotions one step further, watch out for my next video where I'll reveal how to record your own affirmations, a very powerful exercise, and what to do if your affirmations aren't working. Now, if you're already stepping onto the path of moving forward from divorce or separation, and you're looking to understand how you can fast track that process using heartfelt affirmations, these are affirmations which truly work, then check out the video linked in the description box below, where we run through how you can use your affirmations combined with talking to the different parts of your life, and how you can use a simple device you have at home to create your own. I'll see you there soon. Hey, I'd love to know what affirmations you choose and how they're working for you. So let me know in the comments box below. Let's get this affirmation party started, because I'm sure if you talk about yours and other people talk about theirs, you can learn from them. And if you want help moving on after divorce or separation, then be sure you check out the link in the description box below and grab your free copy of the Reinvention After Divorce Starter Kit, and you'll also receive a copy of the Top 3 Affirmations card. I'm so glad you came and watched this video. Thank you so much for listening to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.